Will it be that straightforward for Chelsea? McCann makes just 4 changes to the side that lost 1-0 at Derby last weekend. Tom Eaves. Frank Lampard makes 8 changes to the side that started the 2-2 draw with Arsenal in midweek. Player of the year last season. And there is, these days, of course, an England international who takes his place in the other. What a sight that is. And away we go. One of the standout Kovacic. Oh, what a good ball that is to Azpilicueta. And that's not a bad one either. Mount going for it. Batshuayi! Goal! Chelsea's first attack of the match.
And Azpilicueta found himself in acres of room. What about that ball from Kovacic? He tries to play the right path well first time. It goes over. Of course, Hudson-Odoi, but when Batshuayi steps up, as any good striker does, in the right place, take a chance and it goes in. Yes, it was deflected, but 3 on 3. Keeper absolutely no chance. Comes off the defender. And Chelsea, after a sluggish start, you've got to say, find themselves in front.
Well, it was Tapazoli who is the player. Eric Lehigh, who is playing at left back, was tucked right in there. That's a good ball from Barkley. It's come all the way through to Pedro.
And left-hand side that causes the danger. It's the ball over the top. Batshuayi with a good first touch. And why not have a go? No real support. So try and hit the target. Make the keeper make a save. But at the moment, it's down the flanks where Chelsea are really causing plenty of...
Batshuayi steps in. Oh, and Lopez goes to ground and doesn't get the ball. And Batshuayi looks for Pedro. Happy just to keep it alive. Mason Mount. Beautifully done. And he's entitled to ask. Yes, again, look at the space he's got. You can't give him that amount of space to pick his passes, and he's done it again. Mount. Good save from long. Azpilicueta. Oh, great ball. Barkley took Lehigh out of the game completely. Long got a touch on it. Lehigh happy. Just
the space just narrowed, but what about that ball down the line? Lehigh again getting caught out. 3 Chelsea players trying to support, but final ball not quite to Batshuayi.
Herbie Kane over the ball. Again, Chelsea struggle to deal with the first ball. Lehigh. Pedro. Barkley. Mount. Oh, again, Lehigh with the challenge. There's no time to take the corner, though. Did strike early on from the Belgian Michy Batshuayi. It's Chelsea in the all-white strip. There by Tapazoli. And this is Malik Wilks. Taken on here by McKenzie. Bowen. Good run from Jarrod Bowen. And it clatters off. McKenzie. Oh, he's managed to wriggle away from Pedro. Needs a good cross. Flicked away by Azpilicueta.
That's the likely change, but let's see.
Oh, good work from Bowen. Takes it on! Well, they haven't come much closer than that.
The target, but this time on his weaker right side. Still a very good effort.
Can Chelsea get into the whole final third? As we're yet to see it since the interval.
Well, first half, the easy ball out was just roll it into Kovacic. Now, of course, that's not there. They're finding it way more difficult.
Now they'll get a free kick here.
High, mounts the wrong side, and that is an awful challenge. Nowhere near the ball. Cynical, certainly worthy of a yellow.
Barkley. Oh, they certainly can. Brilliantly taken by Tomori. the former Hull City player.
It's a good old-fashioned set piece, knocked up to the back post, and Hull City, they switch off, and Tomori does really well to get in behind his man. It's Honeyman that doesn't stay with him, does everything right, hit it down past the keeper into that net, eyes on the ball. It's a good finish.
Well, you may remember it at Molineux in a 5-star performance at the start of the season. This a very different type of goal, but a hugely important. Keeping an eye on him, that's the question, now that Honeyman's gone off. Willian, lovely reverse ball, it's Pedro!
Excellent challenge to win the ball back. When Willian steps inside, you know he's going to take that reverse pass, and Pedro just trying to find that bottom corner. He couldn't quite. Defender sticks a leg out, it goes through the middle. George Long gets lucky.
Nielsen. Will it break for McGuinness? He's gone down, and it is a free kick. Out just outside the penalty area. Alonso penalised. Oh, they are. It deflected it! A goal for Hull! Well, they're right back in the game from nothing. Krasicki with his...
Moves away from the wall. Look at the gap there. He turns his body. That is awful. Alonso remonstrates with him after the event because you have to stand tall, face the ball down. Instead, he doesn't. And he's the one that it ricochets off past Caballero.
May well be an OG from Kovacic. Well, Barkley to Pedro. It's a heavy touch, but he's kept it going. Nothing to his right. Gilmore, he's going to have a crack. Well, he caught it very sweetly, but there's the final 5. Barkley with a poor touch. And that's a good ball from Bowen. Krasicki will take it on.
It's away with it. Ross Barkley, it was awful, and then the break was on. Good ball to Krasicki, goes to the outside. And with his left foot, just got to try and make keeper Caballero at least work.
Assessing the situation, it is going to be the pole to take. Great ball! Needs a touch, didn't get it. Terrific delivery, and how many times... And Tomori puts it behind. There'll be a corner. Is there time to take it? Frank Lampard saying, come on, 3 minutes, it's up. Of course, he made a substitution. And so forward comes Long. Real buzz around the stadium. Krasicki takes. It's deep. Again, they win the first header. Desperate appeals for handball. There's the full-time whistle, and Chelsea are through to the 5th round of the FA